This is tough. It's a tough conversation. It's personal for me. It's something that I deal with regularly, but I think everybody does. So I wanted to have a conversation with you about it. So, accountability. Personal accountability requires mindfulness, acceptance, honesty, and courage. Um, we were talking today with the three A's: awareness, accountability, and action. And so basically, it is having the mindset. That's why I like to say personal things like failing forward or a work in progress. In saying those things out loud, it's reassuring to myself that I am imperfect and I am perfectly imperfect, actually, made in his image. But I am not perfect, and striving for perfection is insane, in my opinion. And let's review my favorite little blurb about insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is insanity. And like, I cannot. So, um, awareness, accountability, and action. So when you become aware of where, you need to be making a change, um, taking ownership of it, accountability, and then action to change it, unless you want the same outcome over and over and over. So that's really like 3 A's. When you're working through things, we need the tools, right? Our mind gets stuck. My wellness coach, Dr. Chuck from Panama City, would say, "Jessica, I just give you the tools. You have to use them. You get better with the tools and sharpen them by using them." And when our brains come up with a problem that we can't find a solution for, then we hopefully look for outside sources. So, take responsibility for your life. Realize the choices that you made that led you to the place that you're in right now. So, I didn't wanna do the live. I don't feel good. I'm tired, all the things, but I have this desire to share always. But like I said, I wasn't on my best, so I thought I shouldn't show up, but that's not real life. And I base my everything, my brand, who I am, how I life on authenticity. So it's okay to show up even if you're not okay. And it's okay to not be okay, if that makes sense, which I'm okay emotionally and mentally. I can be better, I will be better. I'm going through a lot of grief and, like, emotional stuff, but, being aware of it and then taking accountability, like, "This is where I'm at," and then actions, like, going forward. I write stuff down. I have to work it out. I talk about it, verbalize it. However you, can work through things, then do that. It doesn't have to be my way. It doesn't have to be her way or his way. It's how That's called self-awareness, figuring out your own stuff, owning up to it, and then moving forward. So, when you start to take responsibility and accountability, life stops happening to you and starts happening for you. So, you make the changes, and then it's like a domino effect. And you can't do it and expect it to go on forever. It takes maintenance. There's nothing in this world that doesn't take maintenance. Absolutely nothing. A relationship, oh my god, the simplest things, like dishes, lawn care, date night, checking in on how are you doing. Like everything is about maintenance. Like if you don't perform maintenance, you're just failing on everything. I'm a realtor, I can tell you that. I do wellness stuff, maintenance on your body, maintenance on your structure or foundation, and then like all of it, like maintenance everywhere. 4 ways to work through it. I thought these were really good. 1, write it down. You can do a journal, a checklist, write it on a mirror. What you're aware of what you need accountability with. When I was on my weight loss journey before I lost 100 pounds, I started in 2012. And so for over a decade, I've been really using these tools that I'm sharing with you guys. Like, I've been doing it for a long time. I'm getting better and better. because I'm being more intentional, but I learn as I go. But I write stuff on my mirror, and I would write, be a rock star, because to me, a rock star is a stellar person. It's not Ozzy Osbourne or Van Halen. Um, Man, why did I go to them for rock stars? I guess ZZ Top. I don't know. All these images came through my head, but a rock star to me is well, I love stars, and it you want to be a light in the darkness, and then a rock star is someone that is winning. That's it. That was my thing, and that's how it started. And so I would say be a rock star mom today, be a rock star dieter, because I was always on a diet, right? Always trying to lose a couple pounds and get healthier. Be a rock star wife, like show up, just do your best. So basically, rock star is just do your best. But that was a mindset, was something I wrote on my mirror, and I can still see it. Like I still see it on my mirror because I had it on there for so long. But write it down, and then two, realize limitations and don't overcommit. Be realistic, be straightforward, and um authentic in what you do. Um Also, number 3, that was 2. So 1 was write it down, don't overcommit. These are ways to help you be accountable. Obviously, I hope I said that. 3, give your permission. Oh yeah, this is a big one. I wanted to talk about this a lot. So, give permission to others to hold you accountable. When I was writing that down, I was thinking, "Ooh, I need it." That's why I have a coach. That's why I check in. And, like, the people that I keep closest to me that I talk to about what is going on or that I life with, like, when I invite people and I'm like, "Hey, come life with me, join my team, life with me," it's because we share the same stuff, mindset, values, ambitions. Like, not everything is the same, obviously, but, like, I don't want to be around the opposite of what I'm trying to do. It feels like I'm fighting against stuff. So, give permission to others to hold yourself accountable. That's what I do with my coach. She helps keep me online with like business and personal stuff. But like also if you are in a weight loss journey and you want to be held accountable, how did you do today? Or even this. So in the last 2 weeks, I've had tremendous grief, and I've had people checking in on me regularly, just a "Hey, how are you?" And I don't have a lot to say. I'm limiting my interactions because I don't wanna spill over all my stuff on other people, right? There's a couple, and I'm sorry you're in my ick, but they willingly take it, and I take theirs. But, the, checking in, "How are you?" It also lets me know that I'm thought of, I'm missed, I'm being seen, and then also accountable on the side of, "How are you?" Like, I have to think about it because I don't lie, like, I'm pretty authentic. People ask, it I think I need to learn to filter. I'm working on that too, but I'm honest always. So, when people say, "How are you?" I have to think about it because I'm gonna give a realistic, like, authentic answer. So, there, give permission to others to hold yourself accountable, so they can call you on your crap. Like, if you are gonna continue on the same path doing the same crap and expect a different result, where are we at? Again, insanity. If you wanna be insane, that's cool. It's not my thing, I don't like it. So there's that. Someone that you trust, someone that you feel confident to, share, like, what you're working on, you can be vulnerable with, whatever. Accountability is life. I mean, like, if you can't find it in your partner, your spouse, like James, I hate it when we're like, "Hey, don't let me eat after 8 p.m." Because I don't even eat all day. I'm a grazer at night. But I'm like, "Hey, let's be intentional and not eat after 8 p.m." And by we, I mean me, so help me. But when he says something, I'm not happy about it. So make sure somebody can like connect with you and share with you, and you can take what they're saying, and it's not going to come from a place of like toxicity or like hurtful. Like, I think about words and how important they are and like meaning what you say. Like you say things, but then you don't follow through and then like the trust is broken, right? So meaning what you say, your actions and your words lining up are super important and that all goes back to accountability. And so when I say I don't wanna eat after 8, like, I wanna eat whenever I wanna eat, but if I'm trying to be mindful of it, then thank you for keeping me in line, you know what I mean? So, if anybody wants to share any tips or tricks that they use to hold themselves accountable, I would love it. And if this resonates with you, let me know there too. But that would be it. Like, have somebody else and it's always feels good to have a partner, right? Or someone have your back. So if you're trying to cuss less, get somebody to try to help you, not cuss as much. And if you're trying to work out like whatever it is, find somebody that's trying to do what you're doing and that will help you reach your goals. Like that's what it's about, collaboration, right? Number 4 on the 4 tools that I was, gonna share for, how to hold yourself accountable, have clear expectations. People go into stuff and have an idea of the result or the outcome, and they don't even lay out the expectations. And then they put their disappointment or resentment or whatever feeling they're having um, on the other person or people or interaction. And it's not fair because if you don't clearly explain what you want out of it, how is anybody supposed to know? How can your disappointment be somebody else's fault if you never gave them a chance? Now, if you give them a chance and explain the expectations or you set them out there and then there's a failure, then revisit, reevaluate. You know what I mean? Like give it a chance, try it out, and if it doesn't work, change it up because I just get really frustrated with people being so hurt and sad and angry and like all the things that are icky, right? And holding it and harboring it, worrying about it. The other person has no freaking clue what's going on. They don't know that you're up unless you've made it known. But if you take the time to say, "Hey, this is how I felt," or "This is what I thought was gonna happen, and this is how it went, and I'm a little bit disappointed." Like, you can clear up so much stuff. Like, in going through, I don't know, an experience, let's say a funeral, and you're, like, reminiscing about, the life of the person and the experiences and interactions that you had. Some stuff can come out, right? Good stuff, amazing stuff, but also like, "Whoa." But who you held on to that for years. Did you ever say anything? Did you ever address it? Like, was there ever an opportunity for the other person to defend themselves or their actions or be or do better? Like, clear expectations in life.